Hello and welcome to the Upper Hand Trader channel here. It's David speaking. So today we're gonna quickly review a couple of crypto charts, especially Bitcoin and Ethereum, which are the main power forces behind the crypto market. If these two are not doing well, then most likely any other of the main cryptocurrencies will not be doing positive price movement. So everything starts with Bitcoin and Ethereum, especially Bitcoin. So the correlation between them and the rest of the crypto market is huge. Obviously, there are some small altcoins that sometimes diverge. But if we're talking about top 10 crypto, in a normal situation, they are all very correlated. They all are moving well if Bitcoin is moving well, unless there is some huge news for a specific coin. That's how it usually plays out. So let's focus mainly on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Crypto markets have been since November, December last year in a bear market, and it has moved quite a bit down already, but it seems like there's potentially more to go here. So you can see this move down is very impulsive, these two waves. Usually these impulsive moves down happen in 5 waves. So we have 2 done, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4 done. The 5th one is probably on the way. So let's look at the stochastics, starting with the largest ones. This is the weekly chart we're talking about. On this window, we can see the current time frame, weekly chart stochastic. On this one time frame above, so monthly. If I change to daily, then you're going to see daily here, and then weekly on the lower one, which is the higher time frame above this one. And here we can see all the other time frames, and the one I'm looking at moves to the first place here. So talking about weekly and monthly perspective, the monthly stochastic is pointing down and under the 20 level. It's oversold, but just being under 20 doesn't mean much. It doesn't mean we can buy it. Usually most of the movements happen on these zones, actually oversold and overbought. So we have to understand the correlation between the different stochastic time frames. If we look at this uptrend move here, you can see the monthly cross the upper level here at 10,000, and we rode above the overbought zone all the way to 60. So as you can see, just because it's under 20 doesn't mean we should be buying. With that said, what I like is to correlate different time frames to find good entries, be it long or short, with features on any crypto exchange. We're able to trade long or short. It's also true for many forex forex brokers that offer crypto. You can trade them both sides. So right now, as market stands with monthly all the way oversold as it is, if you look at weekly, again, it's down and oversold, although more messy. I'm only looking for shorts. I'm not looking to buy this market, at least not on 4-hour higher time frames. If it's a scalp trade where I'm using M1 and M5 to H1 time frame, then you could, for example, you see this has gone overbought here, the M15, M5. Let's see the H1. H1 was moving up above 50. M15 is nicely going up from this point on, from this candle onwards. So, I mean, if you're scalping, you could potentially trade M5 crosses, M5 crossing, M15 up, but that's a different thing. I'm talking here long-term trading. So, as I said, still very bearish. Market has been ranging for roughly, this is daily, so been ranging a lot for about 106 days essentially, so just over 3 months, and but after a bear move, so it looks like we're starting to see some accumulation, but I still believe in a breakdown here. Right now we are getting to a point where price is going to have to do something. It will either break this down or break this downward channel up, and then if it does, after that we'll review the market and look for long positions, but it has to be a very strong move up initially that will then open opportunities for further up movement. As I said, it's the combination of the time frames that will lead price. So looking back here, I'll start it to H1 just so we see the stochastics here on order, right? From H1 to H4 to daily to weekly to monthly. Monthly is oversold below 20. Weekly oversold below 20. So the ideal scenario here is that we're taking short trades off H4, either where H4 and H1 are overbought, and these two are still here, have not moved have not done any up movement, or we trade crosses where we enter trades short when H4 crosses the daily. So if we look here at H4 and daily, the daily has been a bit very low as well, so there wasn't a lot of opportunities of H4 crossing daily. But here, I'll mark this situation here, for example. You see there was a nice pullback on both daily and H4. And as H4 crossed the daily, and I mean crossed the stochastic levels actually. So you can see the low point of the stochastic here is at 67.1. And at this close here, the H4 was 54.4. So it crossed the daily towards the higher time frame. I'll move it up, you'll see what I'm talking about. So at this point, where I marked, you see the daily here. So the weekly is all the way down below 20, and we marked the cross of the H4 and the daily. So that's what I'm looking to trade in this current market situation, where we have weekly and monthly oversold. So as the market stands, I'm only looking for short trades in these conditions. What would invalidate that? Large, big move up that would break this high here, and potentially even this one. Then I'll be reevaluating the market, looking for potentially different options. But as it stands, every time the H4 goes overbought, as it's trying to go right now, is a potential opportunity for us to go short. So it might go test this trend line again, and if it does that, we'll be looking for shorts as it moves down and crosses that daily, because as we can see, our monthly and weekly are all the way at the bottom. So for now, on the Bitcoin, I wouldn't take any long trades. Obviously, I'm not a counter trend trader, at least not in the sense of I'm trying to pick long-term tops and bottoms. I am a counter trend trader in the sense that on H4 it might be overbought and I'm selling that short, but towards a higher time frame that is moving in the direction I want to go. So that's it for Bitcoin. Ethereum is not very different. The difference on Ethereum is that the weekly is not below 20, but it is moving down because Ethereum had a better recovery on this fourth wave than Bitcoin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth wave of Ethereum was stronger than Bitcoin. So that caused the weekly to move higher a bit, but you can see monthly is pointing down at the moment and all the way below 20. Weekly moving down, daily is very spreaded. So again, I'm looking for H4 opportunities here. When H4 and H1 become oversold, I'm looking for them to come down, crossing that daily for shorts, especially if this high holds. We want this high to hold. If this breaks up, then it's time to reevaluate, invalidate these ideas. But for now, looking only for shorts on the crypto markets, especially Bitcoin and Ethereum. Here, Solana and ADA, I'll go through them quickly. So we look at weekly, it's messy. You see the lines are crossing each other because price has been in a range for a while, so not much going on there. On the monthly, it's moving down strongly and below 20. So again, unless we have some impulsive wave up here that starts changing these, I'm not looking for longs. In terms of daily, you went to the top here. As you can see, there was an opportunity there to maybe take a 4-hour cross. Let's see how it was on 4-hour at the time. So it was around here. So even if you went at this candle, there was some movement there to take advantage of to the lows. So that's the type of trading I'm talking about. But again, for now, as it stands, I'm looking for 4-hour to go overbought and then trade it towards the oversold weekly and monthly. If it's 1 hour and 4 hour, it's even better, like it happened here. I'll just mark this again quickly. This is Solana. Let's go for vertical line. I'll mark this candle. See? Coming down. Let's see what was happening in the 4 hour at that time. 4 hour was overbought, moving down as well. So that's what I'm talking about. H1 was above it, came down, crossing H4 down in the direction of the higher time frames. Weekly, there was all the way down there. Daily is also, I mean, it's nowhere. It's in the middle, widely spread, so it's not playing a role there. But the monthly especially is all the way down. So as long as we are in this situation, only looking for shorts here, this is the level we want to see broken before we potentially look for long trades and we have to see how the stochastics behave to that as well. I'll go through ADA, but will not be very different. Weekly is down below 20. It's about to break the lows here, in my opinion. The monthly, same thing, moving with power down below 20. H4 taking a breathing, but if it goes over bought here, it's opportunity to go short. As you can see, during all this period where the monthly and the daily and the weekly are all the way over sold, if we were to take overbought conditions on H4 here, 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 they would all be good potential trades. So that's it. I hope it's helpful.